Hi, my name's Leona from Supra Conscioussoul, and this is your North Node in Sagittarius tarot reading. So this is for the month of July, although energy, it's more about working on the energy than it is about the date. So let's have a look. North Node in Sagittarius. What do they need to know for July, for the highest good of all, Spirit, for the highest good of all? What are their messages for July? Right, I'm being told to cut. And there we go. So, we have the Three of Swords. We have the Six of Swords. The Ace of Swords. The Nine of Swords in reverse. Oh my gosh, can we get any more swords? We got the Six of Wands, yay! And the Knight of Cups. Ten of Swords. Two of Swords. Have we got every sword now? No, we're missing the four. And the Eight of Wands. Okay. Okay, I see what's going on here. And the Three of Cups. So, let's have a look at your romance cards. I don't think I've seen so many sword cards in a reading for a long time. But we do have these two yellow bright cards, the Six of Wands and the Eight of Wands. So it could be something to do with putting somebody on a pedestal or being put on a pedestal. It could be about falling in love. We do have the Knight of Cups there as well, I see. So, chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So this is with this Knight of Cups, but I feel like this Knight of Cups has got you all up in your head. So let's take one more card. You deserve love. You are lovable. Yes. So there's some fears here around a relationship. I mean, we do have the Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords. So that is definitely saying, like, you've been hurt before. But I feel like there's something that comes in as a victory. As you move away from these swords, yeah, because we do have you moving out of troubled water into clearer water. And we have the Ace of Swords, which is an epiphany. It's a revelation. It's drawing a line in the sand. It's putting something past us so that we can move forward. So we have trees. You're being asked to be more grounded. Yeah, you're being asked to go out in nature and get out of your head this month and trust your intuition. That is also the Knight of Cups. It's about trusting those intuitive hits that come in. So we also have for your Ascended Master card, clear and shield your energy. Yeah, I think so with all of these. That's Elmoira. Thank you, Elmoira. So yes, we have all these swords cards, but you are in a process of release. You're not actually in a process of dying. This is telling me there is a release going on. Now, the Three of Cups underneath the deck is also telling me that there's a need for you to kind of raise your vibrational energy, to raise your spirits, to lift your spirits a little bit. It could be about using music. It's because, for me, there's a harvest coming in for you. There's an abundance coming in for you, an emotional abundance. This talks about a celebration. It talks about having small gatherings, small parties. Now, it could be around the home, because I have just seen the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles underneath there, and the Lovers. So it could be something to do with stability and making a decision in a relationship, yeah? Making a choice within a relationship. But I do feel like with the King of Pentacles and the Tree card, they're both very grounded. They're both very stable energies. So in some sense, you're just being called to be grounded because it's in opposition to all the air energy, which I can understand. So the Ten of Swords is in the past, as is the Three of Swords. So, but this is telling me that you're doing some kind of healing process here. This is being stabbed in the back or three-party situations. This is feeling like somebody's just betrayed you or took advantage of your situation. But I feel like you're moving away from relationships or people that are manipulating your energy like this. Because we do have the Six of Swords. Now, the Six of Swords talks about taking our mind to a calmer place, a place of more clarity, where the water is stiller, yeah? And this brings in more energy for us, more energy back to our goals, back to your passions again. It's also about somebody coming in to support you in some senses, somebody coming in to kind of show you something, somebody coming in with a lot of energy and a lot of passion. We do have you making a decision here with the Two of Swords, but it's about, you're not following your intuition here. You're kind of not taking off the blindfold. So you're being asked to take off the blindfold about a decision and to kind of move towards victory. And it's like, it's almost like they're saying, you know what that victory is for you, yeah? Because it's a big victory. So, and it's also something that comes in that brings you a lot of clarity, yeah? Brings you a lot of, it makes you think more clearly, because after that point, it's like there's a line being drawn in the sand and you stop kind of being in that mental anguish state. We do have the Knight of Cups coming in, yeah? And we do have the Eight of Wands. Now, both of these cards talk about love, romance coming in, an offer coming in, somebody coming in, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or we do the two energies for Sagittarius that we do have are energies where you're now moving forward. So we have this victory, something comes in, somebody rides in on their horse even, and it's like we have things happening very fast, and it's almost like you're being swept away by the energy in some senses, yeah? Or you're being swept away by the emotions, because you did have the chemistry card. There is a strong magnetic chemistry here. Now that's shown with the Knight of Cups. I'm going to take another clarifier for the Knight of Cups. Any more information on the Knight of Cups, please, Spirit? King of Wands. So it could be that this Knight of Cups comes in and you feel really passionate about this offer. It's like you're back to your old self again, or not even back to your old self with your North Node in Sagittarius. It's like you've took on this new, you've got this new energy, this is where the lifting of the spirit comes in, through this offer, or through this intuitive nudge for some of you, or through this dream that helps you to move forward with clarity with the Ace of Swords and move forward quickly, where before you was kind of mentally stuck or just locked in your head about something. So we'll have a look at the Ace of Swords to see what it is that could come in. But it could be that the epiphany comes that you deserve love. You are lovable, yeah, for some of you. Or it could be an epiphany that it's, I don't know, but any epiphany comes in, a revelation. We have stability coming in. This Ace of Swords now brings in stability. It brings in, could be a soulmate or a twin flame relationship for some of you, the twin flame with the 2 twos there. It could be that you just have a lot more stability. It's like it's whatever this is that comes in puts you back into this Sagittarius energy. And it's very clear with the difference of the two energies. So you're going to feel it. So let's have some clarification on the Six of Wands and the Six of Swords. Now the thing is, the Six of Swords, sixes are about harmony. But this one's taking you to harmony, yeah? And this one's like bringing even more harmony. But you have to make a decision. You have to move forward in some sense. So we have the Queen of Swords. It could be that for some of you, you're scared to move forward because you've been hurt before. Because the Queen of Swords is somebody who knows how to set boundaries. She knows how to move forward. It could be that you've been hurt before and you're like, no, do I take this? Is this even for me? Yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, and we got the King of Swords. So now the King of Swords is something about being something coming in that is helping us to be our authentic selves. It's also about justice. So it could be something coming in for some of you where it brings victory and now you can move forward all of a sudden. It could have been a court case for some of you. It could be a divorce comes through that allows some of you to move out of that mental headspace back into yourselves again, and you even get an offer from a Knight of Cups here. Or it could be that you're just kind of, you're looking at things with more clarity, more truth. We have the Sword of Truth here, yeah? And so it's just to be, you're just being asked to look at things with more clearly, logically, yeah? But it's also about being your authentic self. But so for some of you, there's been a divorce or there is a marriage coming in, yeah? And some people are unsure about the offer. So we have you clearing and shielding your energy with El Moira. So yeah, it's about asking Archangel Michael to kind of transmute all the negative energies around you, to transmute all these swords and send them to another dimension where they won't be interfering with anybody directly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, and in doing so, then it's about shielding this energy so that these negative thoughts can't come in with the Queen of Swords, because that could be very negative thoughts that are kind of holding yourself back from victory in some senses. So we also have the High Priest or Priestess, which is asking you to tap into your intuition as well, because that's going to bring you more clarity. Yeah, and to take you out of your head. We've got, I think that's all for the swords now. I think we're just missing the Seven of Swords. But that's a good one to leave behind. Anyway, so whatever it is, it's like you're moving forward with more energy of being who you're supposed to be, or the way that you're supposed to be. So if there's any doubts about moving forward, it's like you're moving more into your authenticity. So I really do hope that has helped. If you'd like a personal reading from me, all the information is in the box below. If not, I'll see you in August. Thank you for all your likes, your shares and your subscriptions. Take care. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.